Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Zen here, and I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I just want to say I am back to playing the Gundam card game. I was gone for a while because I am now in college. I'm now a college student. I first started YouTube when I was back in my senior year of high school. But now I'm in college, so I had a bit more stuff to focus on. I just finished my first semester of college in December. But I do want to apologize for not making a statement about it and just disappearing. Just was a lot going on, a lot of personal stuff. Almost didn't make it to college, but luckily I have, and now I decided to come back to Gundam for GDO 3. I thought GDO 2 was a bit stale personally, but now GDO 3 there's a lot of new stuff, a lot of new decks got support, and I just wanted to try out new stuff. As you can see in my hand, I have Lane Aim in here with some Penelope stuff, just trying it out, just testing stuff out on Mobile Suit Arena. I did not get any product for GDO 3, so I'll mostly be playing Mobile Suit Arena until I do get product. If y'all guys are down with that, please let me know in the comments. And thank you for watching. I'll continue commentating this game. Played a Rick Diaz here, 3-3 blocker. Don't know where we're going against yet, but they passed 3 turns playing nothing, even though they decided to go first. And since they didn't play anything for 3 turns, I'm just going to start swinging, be a little bit more aggressive. Go swing 3 into the EX base with the Diaz. And they're just deciding. We can tell that they have an action they want to play out from the timer, because most of the time we're just not do anything if there's nothing for them to play, but they do have something to play. They ping my body for 3. And so I'll just play the Gundam. No reason to link it and burn an EX right here. I want to go with the 5 because I have L Strike in hand. So just play the Gundam for 3 and just pass. And just sit here, have a nice hand right here. They play a Striker Pack for 2. So going back to me, just play for 2. So we can tell they don't have much in their hand going on right now. So I want to be a bit more aggressive and just holding on to the lead, taking more of their bodies out that they play. Because we see that they are red-white now thanks to that Striker Pack and the red ping unit card that they used to ping my unit. And here I'm just deciding what I wanted to play out. I'm immediately just going to play out the L Strike. I decided not to link it with Kira immediately because the Striker Pack isn't, Launcher Striker Pack token isn't doing much right now. So I just decided to just pass on it, see if they got anything they want to do. And we can tell they have another action they can play from it staling and stalling on the timer. So now they're a level 5 themselves, seeing what they want to do. They got a good amount of cards in hand, way more than me right now. But they also pass again, so we can tell that they are really bricking. So I believe I would start getting more aggressive here. That show resolve, which is really nice to see. So I'm deciding. I'm a bit stuck with pilots in hand. No overflowing affection to filter them out. Got 4 pilots in hand. So I'll play the show resolve. Try to find more cards. Get a Alfred and a Archangel. So I'll play the Archangel, just see what we get. And got an overflowing affection there, which is nice to see. So we're going to play the next turn and just link the L Strike with Kira Yamato. And just get rid of the token there. Swing with the Gundam. Break the EX base. See if they play any action. No action there. And just passing. So I'll just pass here, just in case they play a unit and link it next turn. But they have close combat and potentially Battle of Aces here, which is really unfortunate. But we got rid of a strike launcher, striker pack token, and getting rid of that is pretty good. So we went 3 for 2 with that trade on the cards in hand. So now they're getting really low on cards. Still a good amount in hand, but now we're starting to dig through their hand and start playing to our blue-white objective of just running our opponents out of resources and just swinging for game. So they play a Sananjo here. I have a Gundam here and an Almara, so I could rest it, but I don't really want to get rid of my unit just for that and down trading there. So play the Overflowing Affection, see what we get. Get a Kusanagi and a New Freedom. I'm trying out the New Freedom. It's a bit weak, the Breach in the green-white matchup, but I've been liking it. We'll say at a 2 of recently. So just swing Gundam at life, swing shields. It's the new Saikamu for clan. Nice clan support, but they're running it in here. It's a free ping 3, I believe. Haven't seen too many of the new cards yet because I just got back. But pass on that, just set it up. So if they do want to swing with that Sanandra, they will be forced to put a pilot on it for that high maneuver. And our opponent is just thinking here, seeing what they want to do. Still got a nice amount of pilots in hand and two big unicorns, so pretty beefy guys, and a Banagher Lynx to link to said unicorn destroy mode. So pretty good on that. So pretty nice hand here, but they decide to swing the Sanandra Raw, and I'll just block this here, because even if they do ping it, it is a 2-for-1 trade for me, which is pretty good. After I use the show resolve as well, so I am +1 in hand versus how much they do. So without having any card draw on that deck, we'll be able to just stay above. They do ping me off with the all-out ranged attack and plays another Sananju. So here my Gundam's already damaged, and they plays another Sananju, and we still know they're bricking. So I decide to play the Amuro, I believe, here. Get an Ale Strike on the draw, which is pretty nice, but I don't want to bounce it back. I want to get rid of as many bodies from their hand as possible. So yeah, I do link Amuro to the Gundam and just rest as Sananju to swing into it so their board is clear. Just so they have nothing and be forced to be on the back end. And Unicorn, if they do play anything, we can just rest it. So we do play the Unicorn flat here. No reason to link it, because on next turn, if they do play something small that we're able to destroy without dying, such as another Sananju, we'll be able to swing into it, live at 1, and if they do have another all-round ranged attack, wouldn't affect us, and they'll be able to need to use a close combat or a battle of aces, which is pretty good for us. And I believe they just pass here. Yeah, they just pass here, so they are really bricked up. Probably all commands in that hand. So we're just gonna get an aggressive swing face. Get a Kiriyamato on the draw here. And what is their shield? Their shield is a striker pack. So yeah, just probably gonna link the L Strike and Kira here, get rid of that. Because in case they do pair it and or just ping off my Unicorn Destroy mode, so just be able to get rid of that annoyance now and just swing shield, be more aggressive here, get them down to 3 shields. See what they got here. Another Saikamu and shields. Yeah, they really are breaking bad. So just restand the L Strike here from Archangel, and then probably Bernie X. Yep, Bernie X for the Elfrith and pass. So 3 bodies up, and they do play another 3 ping on my unit. See if they have another action. They do. They play 2. So they probably have an all-out ranged attack here because they put both of them at 1, and they are not paired. Can't then bother with the L Strike. Yep, all-out ranged attack. All range attack. Another Saikamu, ping me for 3. Yep. And just passing. But we do have destroy modes on the link here in hand, so we can rest it and swing into it. Another lane aim. Yep. Unicorn, Banagher. Draw a card on link. See what we get. Get an Elfrith, which is really nice with the curve here. Swing, rest, and just give up the L Strike to get rid of their body. Because we know they don't have much in hand. Swing shield, see what they get. A Marita, which is unfortunate. Don't really want to get them links, but they're only on 4 cards in hand. But we're also low, but still pretty good for us. And just swing into that Saikamu. Yep, 4-6 and trade. And just play the Elfrith to have a little bit more protection for my destroy mode and pass on that. 3 cards in hand. They go to 5. So they're up in cards right now, but we do have a lot more shields. They play a striker pack, probably get another launcher strike there, and pair it with Marita. I don't agree with this play. I guess they don't want to get Gundam Amurode, because there's a chance I could have that because they don't want blue. But they are just going to get rested from the Unicorn anyway, because they rest anything. And just deciding what I want to pitch. Thinking of getting rid of the lane aim, but I'm thinking I could rest the launchers token and then pair lane aim and lane aim to Gundam and Alfred, so I can boost it up to 5 and be able to kill it. But so I get rid of the Rick DS here and then swing shield, see what they get. If they get something else, I can just adjust to whatever happens to their shield. So see what they get. You get all range attack again. And they put 3 damage on my unicorn. So since my unicorn is probably going to die to something, I decide to just go face, be more aggressive here, set them down to 0, force them to have a base. Because if they don't have a base, they're just dead. So force them to have a base, and then restand with Archangel here. Yep. Like 3 psych combos and shield. That's really unfortunate for our opponent. Restand that. And then I believe I just played a freedom here. Yep. Played the Freedom and just pass on that. Freedom, big guy, new card. Can receive damage to friendly shields if it's rested. And I decided not to play the Gundam instead because I could play the Gundam and pair it with lane aim, but I was playing to see if I get an Amuro soon because I haven't seen many overflowing affections or short resolves, and I believe I'll be able to get them soon. So just hold on to that and just keep the link in hand versus the Freedom because I played 2 Kiras already and like 1 Amuro. So I kept that in hand, but I could have played the lane aim on the Gundam and just hope I see a draw card and just like swing high maneuver for game. They swing Kshatriya and like with Link Merida into my destroy mode and just let them have it because like no point. We have 2 standing guys they can't really touch unless they have another ping. Yeah, see they have Bad Oasis for the Alfred, but they can't really do nothing to the Freedom. So let them just take the trade. They're down to 1 card in hand. We have 3. 2 pilots, but still pretty good. In case we get a Penelope, because we can ditch the Gundam for the Penelope effect. And draw, get an overflowing affection, which would have won us the game if we did play the lane aim there. So yeah, it was close to it. Get a double launcher from the overflowing affection, just pitch 1. Because we can just pair the lane aim to the Freedom, and if they do block, we take no shit damage, and they do die with their launcher token, so they just block, and then I believe they concede. Yep, and that is GG's. Hopefully y'all have a great one. I'll see you guys next time.